Hello everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. I'm here today to do your readings for the Scorpio season / November, that rough time frame. But as you know, time is fluid, energy is fluid, and so it can apply to your life whenever you need it to apply to your life. So the reading today, just a couple of notes here before I begin. My schedule for the past couple months has been really erratic, and so my upload schedule kind of like fell to the wayside. So I am hoping that has moved through, and I'm gonna try to get back on to a normal upload schedule, the bi-monthly schedules, and hopefully a weekly reading, but I'm not sure yet. And so today in the readings as well, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing your main reading, and then at the end of that reading, I'm going to do a reading for the blue full moon in Taurus, which is on the 31st of October. So what I'll do here is, for this energy, for the full moon energy, full moons are all about releasing. So what I'm going to be doing is pulling a tea leaf card. I'm just going to kind of pick up from the middle of my stack here. And it'll hopefully give us an idea about what it is that you need to focus on during the full moon in a release sense. And the theme of the videos this month is going to be transformation, because we're in Scorpio season. And so that's what we're kind of going with here, like what needs transformed in our lives. Okay, so the decks we're going to be using today are the Everyday Witch Tarot, the Animal Spirit, the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle deck, Barbara Walker Tarot, Tarot of Pagan Cats, Tarot of the 78 Doors, the Lovely Omens Tarot, the Spells deck, the Tea Leaf Fortune cards, like I said, are for the full moon energy, and then the Shadowland Tarot. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin. Okay, Aquarius, we are going to go ahead and get started on your Scorpio season / November reading. When I was getting into your energy, I wasn't getting really any particular message. They did want me to get a song for you, and the song that I got on shuffle was, it's called Backyard Boys. I don't really know how to pronounce this woman's name, but her name's like Claire Rosenkranz, Claire with an E, and then Rosinkranz. And so the song is really playful and lighthearted. So hopefully that's the energy you're kind of in right now. But some of the lyrics that were really sticking out to me is like, she's talking about dancing in the backyard with a certain boy or whatever. Backyard boy, right? And some of the main lyrics that they were pointing out was, everything is perfect everything is perfect, all our words were worth it, dancing like clowns, backyard boy, you make me nervous. And so I feel like this is like, you know, when you go into a relationship and things that can seem a little scary in the beginning, and you have to kind of like, all our words were worth it. I feel like that's like really laying everything out on the table, like the vulnerability, really knowing how to show up in a vulnerable way when you're starting a relationship. And then like after you do that, it's like dancing like clowns in the backyard. And so it's like doing all the hard stuff so you can have the reward. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with the Animal Spirit, or the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. What is the energy for Aquarius, please? Energy for Aquarius. Okay, so we have the crow on the bottom and the butterfly. Transformation. Let me kind of look at it here real quick. I'm seeing the blue and the orange, which orange is our sacral and blue is our throat. Sorry. Okay, so with the crow underneath, I know the crow represents like our spirituality and like it can be guides, it can be our own spiritual growth. This is interesting. In the book it says, when in balance, psychic, strong, clear. And so there's something that I think underlying to be true that you need to like transform about yourself. Because so when out of balance, ungrounded, hypersensitive. And then to bring into balance, daily meditative practices. Drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for the unseen, knowing the unknown. The three realities, past, present, and future, crow energy is potent and should only be tapped into when the mind is clear. Those with crow tendencies must balance their lives with a healthy diet, joyful friends, and regular self-study. So there's something I think that's underlying here that you need to take this ungrounded hypersensitivity and bring it into balance with this psychic strong clear is the imbalance, and that's the transformation. And then the butterfly, it says undergoing great change and transformation. Hang on. Now, this is a lot of air here, so you could be really in like an air energy. That communication, like that is an air energy. So needing to communicate with yourself and with another, it seems like. And even you can just be the backyard boy, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not dealing with someone else, you're dealing with yourself. You're needing to be honest with yourself. All our words were worth it. And so it's like everything that you talk to yourself about, everything that you meditate and reflect on is going to help you grow and change. Now, it can be with another person as well. We'll kind of get some cards to kind of see where it goes. But that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see. Okay, we're going to start with the Shadowland Tarot. Okay. What is the message for Aquarius for this butterfly energy, please? What is Aquarius transforming? And we are in Scorpio season, and this is why I have this card out here. It's all about transformation. So this is, you could have Scorpio in your chart. What is the message for Aquarius, please? Regarding this butterfly for Scorpio season / November. Aquarius, please. Cards keep wanting to come out and then they don't come out. It's interesting. So it's like, I feel like maybe you're second guessing yourself on something. That's where you need that daily meditative practice, where you need to hone in and like really start listening to that crow energy. What is the message regarding this butterfly for Aquarius, please? for November. What is, oh, okay. So we have the Magician on the bottom, which is all about, you know, manifestation and whatnot. Like having all the tools, like you have all the tools that you need to transform, okay? And then we have the Page of Pentacles, and this is interesting because I feel like this kid's going trick-or-treating, and it's, you know, Halloween is tomorrow. When I'm recording this, it's Halloween's tomorrow. So it's a really young energy. And down here, there's 3 books. And to me, this is saying, like, you have some knowledge about how to do this, but you haven't really delved deep into what it is that it's like, you know, you need to do it, and you know you have the skill to do it with this Magician. You're going from the page or you are the page, but you know you're the Magician, and that's the transformation that's needing to take place here. You need to go from the Page of Pentacles to the Magician. And so it's like you've done some research, you kind of know a little bit, but you haven't really delved in super deep. But it's time for you to ask for help with this trick-or-treating type vibe. You know, you go out and you ask for things, and people give you things very readily. And so it's like you're needing to ask for help. I honestly feel like it's that meditation practice, whereas you need to ask, I think maybe your guides or your intuition. Just sit down with your intuition and figure out what it is you need to change. You can ask others in your life that you know have some grasp on whatever it is that you're needing to transform. I want to get some clarification about what... It's definitely like a pentacle energy that's needing transformation, right? Like, which is like earthly matters, money, house, car, you know, all that stuff. Practical matters. Maybe you feel a little lost in practical matters, but you know that you're a master manifester, but you feel like a page. Okay, let's see. Should I keep going to Shadowland? Yes, okay. Hang on. Okay. What else for this butterfly Page of Pentacles for Aquarius, please? I'm getting the message that you could really like camping with that Backyard Boy song. Okay, so we have 2 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. So more pentacle energy. And with this 2 of Swords on the bottom, 2 of Swords is all about making a decision, right? Feeling like with the blindfold, it's you feel like you don't know how to choose. And so you're just kind of like stuck in limbo. But it's almost like, to me, if this 2 of Swords was here, it's like they're pointing at the Page of Pentacles or the 8 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Pentacles is about hard work and putting in the time and the effort and everything you need to do in order to create what you want to create. Being really self-sufficient is what I hear when I hear 8 of Pentacles. And so I feel like it's like you're having to choose between, do you still want to be the page, or do you want to harness that magician energy and go with the Eight of Pentacles and put your time into whatever it is you're creating. And in this deck, they're creating something artistic. So it could be an artistic endeavor that you're wanting to pursue and make money at, you know? I want to keep going. Yeah. What else for this butterfly? You're going from the page, which is like a new energy, into the 8, where it's like you're really dedicating yourself. You're really starting to dedicate yourself to whatever it is that you're wanting to change about how you make money, about how you live through in the world. What else for Aquarius regarding this butterfly transformative energy, please? What else for Aquarius? Or that's way... oh, that's interesting. Like a bunch wanted to come out and I said that's way too much, and then just one flipped out. So we have the Empress on the bottom, so that's like ultimate feminine energy, like complete abundance. Okay, so with whatever you're doing, whatever you're transforming, they're saying it's like, oh, and look at that healing with the star, and that's Aquarius energy. So that to me is like a confirmation that you're on the right path. You know what the path is, you know how to manifest it. You know, once we, okay, with manifestation, this is kind of how I see it. When you tell the universe, or whatever it is you want to call it, you know, what you want, this is what I want. You can't just sit there, right? You can't just sit and not do anything. You actually have to start taking the steps, which is this 8 of Pentacles, right? They're taking the steps, they're putting in the work, and then it comes to them. It's like the healing. And this breaks down to an 8 too. So we have 8, 8 here. And then the page to me is 11. So 11, 8, 8. But it's like you're reaching that, you know, reach for the stars, but you actually like brought one down to earth with your practical work, with putting in that effort. You brought your star down into the earth. You manifested what you knew was yours, and you brought it here with this transformation. Okay. Where are we at? 15 minutes? Okay. I'm going to... I want to look at the star, I think. Should I look at the star? Okay. Okay, I'm going to use the Lovely Omens Tarot to look at this star. This Lovely Omens. To look at the star. Let's clarify the star energy, please. Can I clarify the star energy for Aquarius? It is like, it's some artistic endeavor. It's like, I know I say it's like a lot, I'm sorry. It's something that at one point you felt like a complete noob at, you know, but you decided to just completely pour yourself into it anyway. Decided to be that magician energy and manifest it for yourself. And you've put in a lot of hard work and you're like reaping the rewards. That's a big theme right now, is rewards coming in to those who have, you know, put in the work. It's a star. Let's look at the star, please. So that was interesting. I don't normally take reversals, but it was kind of reversed. And so it's like, there you have the Five of Swords, and then the Five of Cups is on the bottom. And the Five of Cups is about sadness, grief, and whatnot. The Five of Swords is about wanting to keep things for yourself. Wanting to do everything yourself, keep things for yourself, but it's in reverse. And so I feel like with the Five of Cups, there's like something that has hurt you really bad in the past. Or I'm hearing like wounding about finances, about money. There's some kind of like ancestral wounding that you are trying to overcome. But then the Five of Swords can be like a lack mentality, because when we feel the need to hoard things for ourselves, it's because we're in lack, or we think we're in lack. And so with it being in reverse, it's realizing that you don't need to just keep everything to yourself all the time. You have to put things back out into the world. When you receive gifts, that is, you, like, I don't know. You have to gift others. When you receive gifts, you have to gift others in return. And it's not like you can give that to people when you don't have it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that when you finally start to succeed, you can't just you can't hold on so tightly, that, because that's still living in lack, even though you're not technically in lack anymore. And that's not healing that wounding. It's holding on to it. And so when you release it, you can make this Five of Swords in reverse, and it heals the wounding. I hope this makes sense to you guys. So I really feel like there's something like about your finances, or like you don't think that you can make money at what it is you want to make money at. It's like your art. You don't think that you can make money in an artistic way. Like, you have to do it in a more practical way, which is like this Page of Pentacles. They're out here begging for things, when they know that that's not what they want. They want to be, because this is such an artistic endeavor. And you can do it. You can create your art and be successful. I promise. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the blue moon, full moon, and Taurus energy. What is it that Aquarius is needing to release in regards to not believing in the impossible? Because that's what the blue moon is about. It says believe in the impossible. So what is it? Because this is interesting, because I really feel like these energies are really coming into play with your reading. So the blue moon says believe in the impossible, and then full moon in Taurus says your dreams need a practical plan. And you are putting it into a practical plan, but it's like you're believing in the impossible, and you're making a practical plan for what seems impossible, which is making money in an artistic endeavor. Okay, so believe in the impossible, blue moon. What does Aquarius need to release in order to believe in the impossible? What does Aquarius need to release in order to believe in the impossible? We have grasshopper. Situations in the balance that require careful handling. So maybe, that's weird. I did hear something that you're making something that can break easily. I guess a lot of art is that way. But then also situations in the balance that require careful handling. I'm hearing Libra. You might have released something during Libra season, which is October. or, late September through October. I'm hearing Libra with that balance. Situation. I'm going to get clarification on that one. I don't know the meaning of like grasshopper, like the spirit animal meaning. Okay. What does Aquarius need to release in order to put their dreams into a practical plan? Oh, geez, it flew on the ground. Let me grab it real quick. Okay. Okay, so we have an arrow. It says you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So it seems like you're really just needing to balance what it is you have going on, which I think you're already doing. I think it's just asking you to continue doing what you're doing, Aquarius. It feels like you're doing a really good job. I am going to get just a couple of tarot just to clarify these a little bit. What is the message for this blue full moon for Aquarius? Another 8. So we have the 8 of Wands, which is like incoming. So I really feel like since it's up at the moon, it is a full moon in this card. So something about that full moon, you're going to be it's on Halloween, where it's Samhain, right? Where they say that the veil is the thinnest, where our communication with other realms and the astral is the thinnest and easiest to break through. So it looks like this is like they're casting a circle and they're looking up in the moon and waiting for their messages to come in. So maybe this is something with that Backyard Boy song. I feel like there's something you need to do, like go out into your backyard during the full moon, cast a circle, and like dance or meditate or whatever it is you want to do. Just do it and you'll receive your guidance. Okay, what else for Aquarius regarding this? Oh geez, that's weird. So the 3 of Swords came out, but then as I was shuffling, like I shuffle with the cards, hang on. I shuffle with the cards upright, but after the 3 of Swords fell out, all of these cards went back into the deck upside down. So I'm going to look at these because I feel like they're supposed to be looked at. And then the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom, which is like you're finally starting. It's like you're pushing that, you're pushing that ace, that pentacle through this portal. You're taking this star, look, you're taking the star and you're pushing it through the portal. You're bringing it to Earth. Oh, that was on the bottom, so we'll keep that on the bottom. And I keep seeing the Ace of Wands as well. It's the first card and it keeps like wanting to stay on the table. So it's like a passionate new beginning with a practical new beginning. The impossible and the practical, okay? So we have the 3 of Cups. So 8s and 3s are big for you right now, and 5s. 4 of Pentacles. That's that holding on too tightly to things. The 3 of Cups is about celebration. So it's like you get this message and maybe it hurts a little bit, but then you want to celebrate, but then it makes you want to hold on too tightly. It's like you're going back and forth, back and forth. Can you see all these? You can't see all these. Okay. Seven of Cups, King of Swords, Temperance, and the Emperor. Okay. So, okay. I do feel like you're going here, you're kind of flailing. I don't think you can see all those. Hang on. These messages, it's almost like, because the Eight of Wands is so much at once, I feel like you're confused. You're feeling sad, and then you're feeling elated, and then you're feeling in lack, and like you have to hold on to everything, and then you're feeling confused and you need to make a decision, but you don't know what the decision is. But then there's some form of clarity that comes in. It's this balance, it's this Libra energy. So I feel like, I don't know if this is leading up to Libra season, or if there's a Libra in your life, or someone, they don't have to be a Libra, it's a very air energy, which you are an air sign. Oh, there's more butterflies on this King of Swords. But the King of Swords to me is like complete clarity, with the Seven of Cups being confusion. It's like you're in confusion, then all of a sudden something happens and you have an epiphany and you know what to do, and then you just do it, because the Temperance is about balance. You bring it in, you temper the situation. And the Emperor, I know, can sometimes be seen as a more negative, I mean, not always, but it sometimes can be portrayed as a negative thing. But with this Ace of Pentacles on the bottom, with this Emperor, it feels like you've gotten your clarity here with this King of Swords. You've gotten your clarity about how to live in your Emperor energy, about how to be your best self. Now, they do kind of have themselves up on a pedestal, but it's all about the balance with this Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. So maybe it's Sagittarius too, and this is Aries energy, but it doesn't really matter. You know, anyone can have anything in their chart, but it's about balance, because it's between the King of Swords, which can be cold. A King of Swords, while they know the truth, they can come across very, very cold. And then the Emperor can sometimes be a little arrogant. And with this Temperance in the middle, it's like there's something that it's like you're needing to balance, because you're just like you're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But then it's almost like you're presenting in this way, in this like cold, arrogant way, that it needs to be tempered. You need to kind of like put some water on yourself. Maybe you're dealing with a water sign, but it's like, yeah, it's balance everything out. That's what's needing to be released. If it's like the faux arrogance is what I'm hearing. Okay. So, okay, Aquarius, this has been your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you resonated, you can like, comment, share, subscribe. I thank any of you for being here, any of your guides that were present, any of my guides that were present, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.